What's up guys, Sal here. So a lot of you are looking forward to the Galaxy S22 lineup. We're just 9 days away from the Unpacked event, and the hype for the lineup, the Galaxy S22 Ultra in specific, is at an all-time high, which is understandable since both the S and Note fans are looking forward to the same device. That said, we know that the Unpacked event is taking place on the 9th of February, while the release date is scheduled to be on the 25th of February. But it seems there have been some last-minute changes to these schedules. According to John Prosser, who has a great track record, the Unpacked event is still taking place on the 9th of February, but the release date for the S22 and the S22 Plus has now been changed. Samsung has now pushed the release date to March 11th. Do note that they've only moved the release date for the S22 and the Plus. The S22 Ultra is still scheduled to be released on the 25th of February. The pre-orders for all three handsets will begin right after the Unpacked event itself. Moving on, here's some good news for the S22 Plus and the S22 Ultra buyers. You see, both these handsets will support 45 watts of charging standard, which I'm sure most of you know already. But unlike Samsung's previous 45 watt charging supported phones, namely the Note 10 Plus and the S20 Ultra, the 45 watt charger this time is going to offer you a true 45 watt charging speed. Let me explain. You see, on the S20 Ultra, if you compare the charging times using their 25 watt and 45 watt charger, you notice that they both take about an hour to fully charge with just 1 or 2 minute difference. So basically, the 45 watt charging standard that Samsung produced was useless as it didn't offer anything over the 25 watt brick. But that is not going to be the case with the S22 Ultra. It'll take around 45 minutes to 50 minutes to fully charge the S22 Ultra from 0 to 100 using the 45 watt charger, which is much better than their previous implementation. Next, one of the downsides of the new powerful Snapdragon and Exynos chipsets is going to be heating. Samsung is using vapor chamber cooling to keep the temperatures low, but it seems the heating problems are not going anywhere. This leaker mentions that the Exynos 2200 still heats up while playing games like PUBG and Call of Duty Mobile. Well, to be fair, these two games are graphic intensive and it's normal for the handset to heat up if you play it for an extended period of time. The real question is, how quickly do they heat up while playing games, and do they heat up while using normal day-to-day apps? If not, then I don't think there's a problem. He also mentions that the night photography on the S22 Ultra is indeed going to be special, as mentioned by other leakers and Samsung themselves. We've also talked about them putting an X-axis linear motor on all the S22 handsets for better haptic feedback. Moving on, Samsung has again worked with Snapchat on the S22 Ultra optimization. This will mean not only the app will run better on the handset, but the image quality is going to be significantly better, where you could be able to use all the S22 Ultra's camera features on the app itself. Instagram and TikTok are also rumored to be on the list. Finally, Netflix has added the Exynos 2200 in their compatible chipset, which means you can stream 4K HDR content on their site. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 hasn't been added just yet, but I'm sure they'll do it in the coming days. Of course, do consider subscribing for all the latest S22 updates, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.